Hey, smart people, let's solve this problem without the use of calculator. So we're having 0.3 cubed multiplied by 8 over 0.4 squared. So how can we simplify this? It's quite simple. So let's convert this to standard form. All right, how do we convert 0.2 standard form? If you have 0.2 and then you want to move this decimal point just one time in front of 2, and then that will give you 2 times 10 to the power of negative 1. Why is it negative 1? Because you're moving from the left to the right. If you're moving from the right to the left, it would have been positive 1. Keep that in mind. So we've converted this from this decimal to standard form. The same thing will happen here. We have this moved just once, and they have 4 times 10 to the power of negative 1. So let's plug these two numbers in place of this decimal. So we have 2 times 10 to the power of negative 1 all cubed multiplied by 8 over, in this case, we have 4 times 10 to the power of negative 1 all squared. So the next point would be, when you have these two quantities cubed, each of them will share of the cubed. That means we have 2 to the power of 3, 2 to the power of 3 times 10 to the power of negative 1, and then multiply that by 3. That will obey a particular law under indices. So multiply that by 8 over, and the denominator, same thing will happen, 4 squared times 10 to the power of negative 1, and that will also be squared. So what's the next step? It's simple. 2 to the power of 3 means 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. And 2 by 2 will give you 4, 4 by 2 will give you 8. So we have 8 on this one, multiply. According to product power law, or just simply call it power law, negative 1 will multiply by 3. This is the rule. If I have a to the power of m multiplied by n, m will multiply by n, then you have a to the power of mn. All right, so we're going to apply the same principle here. Negative 1 by 3 will give us negative 3. So we have this to be 10 to the power of negative 3 times 8 over 4 squared, that will be 16, multiplied by same law where we apply there, 10 to the power of negative 2. So what's next? We're supposed to multiply 8 by 8 to give us 64. 64 divided by 16 will simply give us about, I think, 4, right? But that, the number will look a bit huge. We can start reducing. 8 into itself is 1. 8 into 16, that will be just 2. And 8 divided by 2, that will be 4. It's as simple, right? As ABC. So we have just 4 multiplied by, we've not worked on this. According to division law or quotient law of indices, when the base are the same, you pick the common base and you subtract the powers. So you're just going to take this common base, 10, and then the power is going to be subtracted, negative 3, negative, we have this negative 2. This negative is as a result of the law. When you're dividing the same base, then you have to subtract. This negative 3 and negative 2 comes along with the equation. Does that make sense? Okay, so we have this to be 4 multiplied by 10 to the power of negative multiplied by negative will be positive. So we have negative 3 plus 2, and negative 3 plus 2 will give you negative 1. So you have this to be 4 multiplied by 10 to the power of negative 1. This result is the same thing as this, and you got this from this. Remember, when you converted this decimal to standard form. So if you want to reverse going back, you're still going to have the same answer. And look at this, it's exactly like this, the way this one is. So that means this answer is the same thing as 0.4. This is the same thing as 0.4. And that is the answer to this problem. Which option best fits? Option D. I hope you found this video helpful. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that when I upload a new video, you receive notification. And if you don't like this video, you probably may not see my channel again. Share this video and write a comment if you found this video helpful. See you in the next video. Peace out.